The Barbados Water Authority stands ready to serve in the event of a hurricane, storm, or any natural disaster in the aftermath. We respond, we make sure that you, our customers, have an adequate supply of water, especially through our tanker service. Well, a lot of upgrades have gone into our tanker service as well, and you'll learn a bit more about what we are doing in terms of our hurricane preparedness efforts. We have Captain Walcott. He is the chairman of the Hurricane Preparedness Committee here with the Barbados Water Authority. We respond at the national level as well. Captain, so good to have you on the program yet again. Talk about our hurricane preparedness efforts here at the BWA. When did they start?
We started from the 1st of March, where the general manager set up the Hurricane Preparedness Committee. And these preparations start with the vehicles. We ensure that the vehicles are in order. We look at the materials and supplies that we would need in the event of any outages. And we also, the tanker service, yes, they're used operationally every day, but we ensure that they are ready for the entire hurricane season.
Talk about some of those lessons learned last year from Hurricane Elsa. What are we doing differently this year in terms of our response?
We recognize that immediately after the all clear, customers were calling for tanker support, and we are urging the public at this time to start the practice of storing water, and not just in small containers, but we need them to store at adequate. When we say adequate, we need enough water. We're back to the days where we would get like a drum or several buckets and have those in our home, so that when the all clear is given, the responsibility of the Water Authority is to first deal with the key areas like the hospitals and the shelters. And if it's a prolonged outage, then the generators will be able to be put in place so that we can get water back into the distribution system. And then we won't have persons calling for tanker service because they have adequate amount of water. And you've heard, for years now, you've heard 5 gallons per day per person in each household, and that is specifically for our drinking or cooking, etc. And one other point, if we can also store rainwater. So if you have a capacity that you can have rainwater stored, then you can use that water for the flushing of your toilets, etc.
One area of the Barbados Water Authority that doesn't shut down at all is the wastewater division. Correct. Talk about how they work during the passage of a storm.
The wastewater division basically are critical, and they remain functioning throughout the entire storm. They cannot shut down. And what we have there is the generators are there in case they have to go over to generator power. And additionally, what we've done is that we have standby generators, an MOU with Williams Electrical, where we have the generation there just in case there's a need for additional generation if the generators are not working. So that's critical for us, and we also will do the regular flushing of the mains, which is an operational thing, but we still ensure that the mains are flushed to avoid any backup. And the new temporary outfall is also checked to ensure that it is in good condition for the hurricane season.
Right now, as much as you can, store that requisite amount, 5 gallons per person per day. You get some bigger storage containers and you store that water as much as you can in the event of a situation. But we here at the Barbados Water Authority will be willing to respond. We will always be there, and you know that number to call, our hotline, 434-4BWA. You call us and we will definitely respond. We thank you for your response, especially during the hurricane season, and we salute you for your work, especially last year during Hurricane Elsa. And of course, we thank you for watching another edition of Water Wednesdays. To view this or a previous episode again, please visit our website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. You can go to our Facebook or Instagram pages. We have loads of content, information, and of course, critical updates there. Or just type Water Wednesdays in YouTube and subscribe to our channel. You can find us there.